Welcome back to the channel, folks. You're watching this on X, Rumble, and Facebook. This is my first Facebook live stream in a while. Make sure if you're watching this after the fact to like, follow, share. Please share, because this is valuable information, crucial information. I'm going to be bringing Sid on in just a little minute. But make sure you do all those things, guys. Share, share, share. You've got full permission to rip this down and post it in whatever platform you want. Because I am banned off YouTube. So if you want to rip this down and post it on your own YouTube, you've got full permission to do that. So I'm going to bring Sid on now. And Sid is the guy who approached me in Dublin. He had a conversation with me. He gave me a book, this book here. And he's going to give you the website where you can get this book. I'm going to post all the relevant links to this Irish Constitution. Where you can get this book. I think he's giving it away for free PDF file, or you can get the book version too. And the link for that, all the links for all those things can be found in the Facebook description, the Rumble description, and you'll be able to find it on my X also. So let's bring on Sid now. He's going to explain to you the two Irish constitutions. I thought there was only one. There's two. And he's going to explain to you in in-depth detail. So make sure, as I say, to share this if there's people out there that are into this type of content, and share this to people who need to hear this. It's very important that you do that. So Sid's going to come on right now. He's going to correct me on a lot of things because it's hard to understand, but Sid, as I say, knows this in detail. So Sid, how are you doing?
Hi, Ronan. How's things?
All good, mate. Listen, first off, I have to say massive respect to yourself for coming on and doing this here. There's a few watching here already. This is streaming live on Facebook, X, and Rumble. We can't see any of the Rumble comments. I apologize about that. But Sid, I think how we'll start this off is let's get into the nitty-gritty of it for the people who need that information straight away. Just brief the people on who you are yourself and what's the difference between the two constitutions.
Well, look, I'll tell you what I'll do. Well, look, first of all, I'm Sid. I'm part of a group called BUNREACT, and we know that the blue constitution that they use is not the correct one. The blue constitution is what's called a working definition of law. It's a colour of law. Basically, what that is a book of commerce. It's not a law book. It's a book of commerce, book of rules that brings us into maritime law. So what we want to do, we want to have the jurisdiction corrected. See, in this country now, there's two jurisdictions, the blue constitution and the yellow constitution, which is this one here. This is on BUNREACT. We want the jurisdictions corrected to have the proper law of the land that this one gives us. See, all I ever hear is problems. But nobody ever offers solutions, and what we have is a viable solution. I'm not telling you it's the solution, but it is a viable solution, And thousands of euros and hundreds of hours of research was put into this. So everything that I'm about to tell you is all facts. And if anyone wants to prove me wrong, they have to. If anyone says I'm wrong, they don't have to prove me wrong. Can't just say I'm wrong. That's the best I can do.
Yeah, well, I think it's very important, because one of the key things for my simple brain, because obviously this is a very technical subject, was to understand what you were saying in sort of simple terms. So, what does it mean then? Why is this constitution not active? The Irish constitution, and I suppose that's the question I have for you. So we spoke behind the scenes. You said there's the Constitution of Ireland, and then there's the Irish Constitution. This is the Irish Constitution, right?
Yeah.
So then, what's the difference? Why is it so technical when it comes? So basically, the blue book is the Constitution of Ireland, but it's not the Irish Constitution. This is.
Yeah.
What's the difference? What's the difference with the wording?
The one you have in your hand is for the Irish people. That favours the Irish people. Whereas the blue one is not. Well, it is for the Irish people, but not as strongly as that one. So the blue one is more for the government. That one is for the people. So
Right. So how would this book benefit us then? Why would you want? Can we change it over to this? Why would we? Why would we want this book then? Why not just stick with the blue book?
Because that's not for the Irish people. Because in that book there's the text, the Irish text, Clough Gaelic. The Clough Gaelic is the law, right? There's no Clough Gaelic in the blue book. Therefore, it's not law. It's only legal. It's only rules, statutes, and acts. And the Clough Gaelic is antecedent to all positive law. Positive law is your acts, your statutes, and rules, basically. But the Clough Gaelic is antecedent. It means it's more powerful than so the laws in this book are more powerful than the laws in the blue book for the Irish people and for the Irish people. I'm just going to continue on here. Look, I'm going to give you a bit of a background to it instead of, maybe asking me those questions a little bit later on. I just want to give a bit of a background to what this is and,
yes,
why it's so important,
Yes.
Will I go ahead? Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yes, 100%. Yes, go ahead.
So basically, that's what that yellow book is: a full 63-article Clough Gaelic version of the Constitution. Right. It was enacted by plebiscite on the 1st of July 1937. The plebiscite is a referendum. It was an all-Ireland referendum, and it was enacted on the 1st of July 1937, and it's been in operation since the 29th of December 1937. Right. And it still to this day holds the full force of law. Still to this day, okay. But you haven't been told that. You've now just been told it. But this holds the full force of law, right? The name of the state is there, right? The name of the state is there, okay? It's not Ireland. Ireland is only accepted in the English tongue, okay? Just to mute. The Ireland is only accepted in the English tongue, okay? To prove to you the name of the state is there, now I asked you, Ronan, to bring a coin with you, right? You didn't have a coin with you. So if anybody in the audience has an Irish coin, right, pick it out, right, and have a look at the name on it. Right? On it is there. Now only a sovereign government can give that out. Only a sovereign government can issue the coinage. So that's the name of the state. That's the name of the country. The name of the country is there. And everyone's going around saying Ireland. And if you don't know the name of the country, first of all, they're going to legislate against you. And that's what they've been doing. They can't legislate as easy against Eire as they can against Ireland. Right? So we are not the Republic of Ireland. And it's not the Northern Ireland either. They're two acts of the Crown. They're two statelets within a state called Eire. I don't even recognise the Republic of Ireland. I didn't even recognise Northern Ireland. It's Ulster. Republic of Ireland Act was in 1948, and the Northern Ireland Act was in 1920. Right, so that's what they are. They're acts of the Crown. That's what keeps us into that blue book, because the blue book is an act of the Crown. So in the preamble, right, of the Constitution, there's one line in it, right? It says, "We the people of Eire." Now it says that in both the Irish and the English. It doesn't say "we the people of Ireland." It doesn't say "we the people of the Republic of Ireland." It says "we the people of Eire." So we're running around saying it's Ireland, the Republic of Ireland. So because we don't know who we are, that's what they're doing. They're legislating us out of existence. And unless we start to realise that we're Eire, we're not Ireland, we're not the Republic of Ireland, they're going to keep doing what they're doing because we're not fighting back.
So basically, the blue book is the Constitution of Ireland, but this book here, this is Eire. This is Eire. This is
the Irish Constitution.
This is the Irish. This is the Irish Constitution, and it's highly beneficial.